endlessly searching for an original sin.
Oh, you want me to good night. Oh, good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Have a safe drive tomorrow morning. Oh, God, I hit the button. Oh, hold on. You wanted me to do that again? I love you guys because I love you. I do these streams and I make these videos because I love you. That's the only thing that really matters to me is that I love you and I care so much about what every one of you thinks. And every one of you, oh, I love you so much. No. Fuck you. You should know by now that's not how I run. Where the fuck am I? Alright, we're going that way. How do I get back to where I came from? Stop. Just fucking stop, please. Oh my god, I think I killed half the fucking chat room. You them, do them, screw. You do them to screw YouTube. YouTube screws me, what are you talking about? I like that everyone actually gets mad now at that voice. You know, I get a lot of, voice, people actually request a lot of sound bites in the voice where I'm like, oh my god, like, totally. What a disgusting pig you are. Oh my god. I'm gonna tell Becky. I don't know why people find that one hot. It actually does kind of creep me out. God, the delay. Oh my gosh, Becky, look at her butt. I did that voice originally to make fun of people. Because, before I went to military school, I went to, like, a rich school because I was on, like, a grant. And there were girls that talk like that, so that's where I actually developed that voice. And I'm seeing more and more people my age talking like that, and I can understand it middle school-wise. But if you're 30 and you're speaking like that, you just need to... I can't say what I'd like to say here, but you can insert the button that you want. I'm not reading anymore, I did my thing. Alright, I'll jump in. Since it's only you three, I'll jump in. I'm not going to do every one of these with the, in call, because I do want to do just one-on-one. But I'll do a little bit of call with everybody. Hold on, the game's...
Hello.
Holy shit, you're loud. One moment.
Sorry.
Not your fault.
It might... I was going to say, it might be... I'm kind of using a different setup right now because we had plumbing issues and the plumber hasn't come yet, so I don't have access to my living room.
There we go. It should be up a little bit. There we go.
So how are you doing, Purity?
Good. If you're over 18 and talking like that, you need to be beat. If you've never seen it, go look at the CEO of YouTube. She talks like that. She's like fucking 50. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here.
I'm heading to you. Just give me a second.
Oh, never mind. I can figure this out on my own.
Okay.
Where are you trying to go?
Oh, I know where she is.
I'm going to Balmora.
Okay, so then you need to head to your ship. You're not near your ship. Oh, you're just going to do it that way. Okay.
I'll pay the 200 creds. I don't care.
You'll still need to get back to your ship.
Do I?
If you're
No,
trying to do the story mission, you kind of do need to get back to your ship.
I did this ship stuff already.
Yeah, she's already been on the planet.
People are encouraged to never grow up nowadays. No, there's never growing up and then there's being retarded. People are encouraged to do a lot of things they shouldn't be encouraged to do.
So how was your day?
Oh, it was fine.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
We had plumbing issues yesterday, so we haven't been able to use the water that much until the plumber comes, and he hasn't shown up yet, and he was supposed to show up today, so...
Oh, that sucks.
So I'm currently using my laptop from my bedroom instead of my living room, because my living room is where the main drain opening is.
That's weird.
I rent the basement of my landlord, so that's why. And what I have as a living room is where the...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Not switching to PvP. You can fuck off on that one. There's where I need to go.
There's something of great value in one of the hazard vaults. The one that was blown open.
What
I heard
instance
you
are you on?
Gosh.
Ah, who's this? Sith. We don't often get
Okay.
Sith on Balmora. It's a real pleasure. I have a son on Korriban, you know. It's a tough war you're walking into. We're fixing blasters with adhesive tape. But we'll help you any way we can. Now, let's see. A blown open vault. Captain, do we still have those pumps?
Sir, if this is the vault I think it is, it won't be that easy. The fumes alone have put men in the medical center.
Do we have anything else we can work with?
We need some way to make this pit less deadly. Tell me, Captain, is there nothing that can survive the toxic waste?
Well, nothing grows there, sir. But there are the colicoids.
Colicoids? What do those bugs want with toxic waste?
Food, sir. Our surveillance satellites have recorded them feeding on the toxic waste. We suspect they've been designed to eat it.
So, how do I become a colicoid?
Sir,
No, Captain. She's right. To get to the bottom of that pit, she'll need to become like the colicoids. There must be a way for you to take on the colicoids' resistance, so you can enter the vault. Captain, where were these creatures created?
well, I can't say for sure, but there's a research lab not far from here that was overrun with colicoids as soon as the Balmorans abandoned it. But the colicoids are vicious creatures. Just one of them tore apart a whole squad.
Oh, that sounds like they're gonna be fun.
You call yourself an army?
I'm sorry, Sith. We don't have the numbers to deal with these things. But if you can get into that lab, we'll get you into that toxic pit.
Sir, even if we find out what causes this resistance, we don't have the...
We'll worry about that later. Right now, our Sith friend has to get into that lab and find out what the Balmorans did to those creatures.
Alright, sorry, there was a cutscene.
I'm sorry, there's a delay between the Twitch stream and the thing, so I didn't know what... Yeah. My apologies.
Yeah, it's fine, like I said.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got to send this message off to somebody. Give me a minute, guys. So, yeah, I've been crazy busy today. Go. Yeah, you should get that. Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty then. Plug that into charge. As you do. Why is Ashoka naked? Don't ask questions. The question is, why does it bother you?
She's not naked, she's wearing the slave girl outfit.
Is Hammock joining us today?
I'm here.
You can join us in game if you want.
I am in game. I'm just on a character that's not in the guild.
I'm hearing a... Who's got the thing unmuted? The stream unmuted?
Alright, I was expecting to talk, so I had it so I could listen, and I forgot to mute it before I started talking.
What?
I heard
Oh,
Captain Rigel was sending someone
very
my
close to
way.
this line
Pleased
as
to
well.
meet you. The battle for Balmorra can only be won with blood, sweat, and tears. Our sweat, their blood and tears. The government in exile, the resistance, cowards. We're going to bury them in their little hidey holes.
What's war without a little bloodshed?
I like how you think. The old government's sending generators to the resistance, powering their artillery. The resistance has given pardons to Balmorra's worst killers in exchange for a little guard duty. Phase 1 of Operation Breaking Point is to destroy those generators and put those killers to sleep. You in?
I suppose I have the time.
You find the time. You rain death. The generators
What
are
the
in the
hell? That's a
Libre
weird
warehouse.
response.
If you can blow them to pieces, you'll show the Balmorran resistance it takes more than cold-blooded killers to stop the Empire.
Alrighty then, that wasn't too hard. Why does it keep wanting me to switch to PvP? Oh no, never mind. Oh, yeah, they must have a PvP event going.
Yeah, there is a PvP event going. It's the Darth Malgus PvP event.
Ooh, which one is that?
It's a new event.
Okay. Oops. I looked away, I was looking over at the chat rooms. Let's see, I wanna go...
Follow me.
Fuck was that?
It's the Rancor.
Okay.
Oh, they have a new puppy up, but it's not available in the market. You have to get it from one of the loot crates. It's a red version.
I saw it, but the loot crate's like crazy expensive, isn't it? Like 5,000.
No, that's for 30 of them.
Yeah.
Oh. Have I got mine?
It's 200. Yeah, it's 200 cartel coins for one.
Oh, I can go ahead and get one then. Should I try for it?
Go ahead.
Again?
Where do I find it?
It would be the. You go to popular on the cartel thing, and then it's the $200, the 200 cartel coin one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try it. Sure. Okay. Now, how do I get it?
Okay, so
Oh, here we go. Never
You-
mind. Unclaimed items.
Yeah.
Let's see what I get. I got... Oh, I have to choose one? Oh, crap.
no, you
No.
get all of those.
Oh, reveal all. Cartel market certificate.
Ooh, those are nice. They can be traded
reputable
in for
business
stuff.
reference. Jory Dargan's armor set. Resolute Guerrilla's dual saber and lend to tent.
The lantern hint is a decoration item, so you can basically put that into a something. Then you got your armor set. The dual saber is basically what it says.
Yeah.
So where do I get the
Yeah.
armor?
Okay, so now what you do is you hit the next thing. When you want all of the gear, you go to the pack collection.
If you hit Shift P, that'll bring up another.
Okay.
Then you go to stashed items.
I guess I'll claim that. Do I claim everything else?
You can
Yeah.
Is the dual saber good for me?
do. You can't use
Your
it.
character cannot use it.
So I should keep it in the stash?
You can do wait a
keep
few
it in
days and then you can
stash
throw it up
or-
onto the cartel market to make some credits.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I'll leave it there for now then. Okay, let's see. Can be traded to cartel market reputation vendors for specialty goods. Okay.
Yep.
Increases your unlock count for decorations by 1. Why not? Grants a medium amount of reputation points. Okay. So let's see. And then I go to this. No, I've got that. So I need to go to 3. That's not bad. I still like my normal one, but that's not bad at all. Helmet. How do I... Loincloth. Bracers. Belt. So it doesn't...
Some costumes
I
don't
bet
come
you
out
got an
helmets.
armor set you might like.
What'd you get?
Yeah, I'll have to switch over to a character that has it.
So, how do I get rid of the helmet so I don't see it all the time?
Alright, you know, seeing that bomb on the options screen on that character customer, the item customer screen, there's a toggle button for hide helmet. You go back to the costume you're on.
How do I toggle it?
Okay.
Go back to the costume you're on, and then there'll be down in the bottom
Hide
box.
head slot.
Oh. There we go. How do I look? Nerd, I think, well, no, I'm gonna keep the picture you're working on, Nerd, because you're doing an awesome picture. But this is another nice one. Shoot. Too many good costumes. How do I look?
I like it. It looks good.
Oh, well, I didn't get the puppy, but I'm still happy.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
apparently no one has even tossed him up on the cartel, on the galactic market yet, at least last time I was on, so either no one's pulled him or they're just all keeping them for themselves.
Now, with the boxes, if you buy more than one, do you always get, is there a chance you can get a copy, or is it like, they don't give you copies?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Occasionally you'll get copies.
So
Don't forget, like, the 3-day period of it you can trade it, they have found it.
Yeah.
So, can someone tell me where I take the cartel market certificate?
To the cartel, the areas on the cartel on the fleet, but right now I don't think you have a high enough reputation to really grab anything with it.
So just leave it in my inventory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's, I'd put it in your vault actually, and we can go run to the vault area.
Alright.
Since we're nearby.
You know what? I kind of like my other outfit, but I'll just wear this tonight.
You just like looking like a ninja.
What are you talking about, champion? I'm looking at General. You're not talking about our General, then?
Yeah, that's on the planet Voss.
Oh. I looked away. Where did you go?
Can you see me jumping up and down behind you?
Yes. Why aren't you in our
Alright,
group?
doing it. 'Cause I haven't been invited in yet.
Man, Ferris is being mean to everyone tonight.
What?
Everyone
No one's
found you.
asking me for invites. That's not my fault.
There's a whole group of people following us.
Okay, where's the other people?
Oh, you
Alright.
can see the
Oh, it's
hip
by you.
wiggle too when I move. What the Okay. Alright.
We'll see what.
Come and find us, Hammock.
Well, in a minute.
It's not all that hard.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, then Troa, sorry. Apparently,
No,
Here, you
no,
want
he's not
Sammy?
joining yet. He's not joining yet. When he's ready to join.
well,
Leave Tro
we
alone right
can
now.
only, I was gonna say, because we can only have 4 people in the group right now.
Yeah, I know, and when Hammock's ready to join us.
Okay.
You can! It's a shame for you guys that, Nerd's already started drawing the other outfit. And she's going to keep the other
I'm
outfit.
opening crates. Leave me alone. Plus, I'm left.
I see how it is, opening crates. I'm guessing you just got paid, didn't you? It's sad when I figured out how when you guys are getting paid. So now we need to go I need to go this way. So I need to go this way. Right into the wall. That's right. It's a nice outfit, though. I don't know why I keep opening white outfits, though. It's kind of funny. Does that mean this is perfect for a Sith? No?
Can dye costumes.
Actually, you know what? Hang on.
No,
I
don't
have a
dye the
gift
costume.
for you. Give me a second. Let me grab it.
I don't want to dye the costume. I like the costume.
Oh, so you don't want a red and black dye for it then?
No, I actually like the gold and white. You don't think it works?
It does, but I don't know. I'm curious to see what it would look like with it.
Go
Which
ahead.
outfit is that?
That's
Hang
the Drago Drogon system in that.
What is it called?
It's the, Jory Dargon's tunic. So, Jory Dargon's outfit.
Yeah.
You can really see the ass in that one. Should we wait for Fenris?
I can catch up as long. I'm pretty sure I know what mission you're on.
Going on that.
Travel route is confirmed.
Oh, never mind. I can't access that vault piece anyway right now. So don't worry about it.
I do like the crates, but I've only got like I want to kind of hold my credits in case there's anything else I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If you're going to buy the crates, it's always better to buy the hybrid crates anyway.
Yeah, the 30.
Some of the outfits are pretty nice though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's 5,000.
Whoops. I forgot I hadn't locked the ship on this guy yet.
Yeah, I'll probably buy at least 2 more 30s next month.
Let's see, I need to go this way.
I want the new Mandalorian armor and the puppy.
Oh, I hope you get it. Maybe they'll have a sale on the crates. I
Usually
should have
they
done that!
don't.
I didn't know there wasn't any road.
Do.
Country road didn't take me home. I ran right off the edge of a thing.
Oh, did you fall to your death?
Yes, I did.
Let me see if I can find you.
I wish you could have more people on the team. Whoops, she suicided.
It's
Yes, I did.
primarily so that you can't just have a troop running around killing everything. And preventing anyone else from getting experience, because if you had a large group basically just run through and kill everything. Yeah.
It's what a Galactic Conquest should be.
Exactly. We're
True.
Sith. We should have a big group. We're evil. Shit.
Actually, most Sith work alone, which is ironic.
Look, we figured out what teamwork is. We're special Sith. I know that was too true. Where the
Air quotes, special.
Okay, I'm going to
I have much work to do here. Please leave the way you came.
You might have to.
Okay,
Who we dropped?
I don't have to. It doesn't have to be stat. I don't have to be permanent. I just need to be able to shuttle over to Belmora.
Okay,
Actually, hold
who am I kicking?
Who wants to get kicked?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
No, it's fine.
No, I figured out how to shuttle without it. So don't worry
Okay.
Oh, is it a character that doesn't have
Where the
a ship yet?
Yeah, I'm already on the planet.
Oh, that's not even my mission. Oh, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
It's showing me missions for the wrong person. Shit.
Probably make character then.
Damn
Okay.
it, red.
It's not my character. Give me a second. I'll
It's not you.
security. Yeah, I know it's not my character. I'll help you get to where you need to go.
Kinda easier into that shed.
Here. Just stand still and I'll walk you basically to it.
I can do it. I figured out the map.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you figured out which one was yours.
No, shut up.
Trying to be helpful.
I spent 50 credits for nothing.
At your service,
That is
my
actually
lord.
really annoying.
Travel route is confirmed.
What?
That it doesn't tell you the travel routes for other missions that you don't have, that somebody else's missions. I know it's a quiet night tonight, guys. It's just, I think I started too late tonight. I actually wanted to start earlier. That did not work as I planned because I went out to eat with some friends. And the fucking tourists just filled up the restaurant.
Where'd you fly to?
I'm going to the military workshop, Toroido's military workshop.
Trita.
Yeah.
Wonder how many times people will learn. Stop asking for me to do games over and over again. God, that's annoying. Not you guys, it's just I happen to be looking at the comment sections because I got to remove the YouTube video announcing the stream so that it doesn't get striked. And all I see are people going, will you do this game now? Will you do this game now? Will you do this game now? It's not like it gets annoying.
You could do what my friend said. If someone asks for a game more than 5 times, you will personally never do the game.
Yeah, I've done that before. Hammock has presents for me. Yay! I give you this hammock just so I can get it out of my inventory. I cannot give you the item. Thank you. Oh, you... Sol Carrot's armor set? Set. Words? Oh!
Sol.
I think you might like that one.
I'm gonna say this is because of the art request, or the art thing, wasn't it? Yeah,
Hammock, you wouldn't happen to have missions, would you?
What?
On this planet? No, I haven't. I just got off Balmora on this character. I literally was trying to find her to
No, I mean Mission Veo's outfit.
I might.
This one's okay.
If you do and it's not in collections, I'll buy it from you.
Oh, did you want this outfit?
Let me go check my stash. I don't know.
What do you guys think? What should we wear tonight? 4, 3, or 1?
The one you were wearing before this one.
That'd be 3.
Yeah.
Have you guys all put an op together group? Yeah, we do. But you have to only do certain missions.
No, I don't think I have mission Veos.
Y'all like 3?
Sad.
If you guys go and be really sweet to Nerd, maybe she'll draw both costumes. She's working on the other one, and I really like her picture for it. She's doing damn good. She is a good artist.
Do you know what page on the armors are? No, you can kick me from the group and re-invite her.
mission?
I'm gonna log back on one of them.
Missions is... Hang on.
You're not running the character that we were running together with Kisa, were you?
That's this character.
Oh!
I'm not running this one tonight.
Oh, you're not running that character.
No, I literally, this is the character that had that outfit on.
Okay. I thought you meant you were running the character that we were running together privately. I'm like, oh.
No, I'm actually running my Juggernaut right now.
I am
Which
not
I'll bring him
sure
along with
what
y'all if y'all want, but
page she's on.
Where do I need to go for
I'm
this?
looking for
Yeah, the two that I'm looking for, or that I want to get my hands on, are missions and Miras.
Had Mira's already in collection. Actually, I bought that one outright, I think, because I have that in the...
So, should I kick you from this group and then invite Troa then?
Y'all can kick me from this one. I'm not running this character tonight.
Move from group. Or should I wait until you switch to the other character?
Speaking of nerd, DM me. I know you're listening.
Tell her to join us.
You can join call if you want to, nerd. Just jump into, you can join in the call if you want. I just need to know how much I owe you.
We should get Nerd to play with us.
We are playing Sith. I think she might be in and out, busy.
So who am I inviting?
Troa. Wait, who got kicked? It was Troa, right?
Yeah, Troa got kicked so that him could be in.
Poor Troa always seems to get kicked.
I want that Merciless Seeker. I want my Merciless Seeker's armor.
Is that the new one that's up? The new one?
Idea.
The new red one?
It's on page 28. Under armor.
Ah, oh, that one.
Welcome. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just trying to follow the map here. Looks like I have to go there. How the hell do I get there? To get in there.
Okay,
Oh,
one
no,
second.
okay.
No, follow me. We're here.
Troa, lead the way. Troa's a good boy. He knows to stay next to me.
I was standing next to where you were when I opened the map so I could find where you needed to go.
Oh, of course I missed a little open area over here. Oh, son of a... I need to fix Nightbot for what Nightbot says, because I can't believe I just put it as, yep! I actually put the spiel he's supposed to say as the name of the command. Because I was doing it in the middle of a stream.
These poor insects. They are getting absolutely massacred.
You have failed me for the last time. Well, thank you,
and now we're
Tessic.
force choking people on different planets.
Unfortunately, I can't read your full message in here for obvious reasons of naming them, and I could get in trouble for that because of the way it is right now, but thank you. It is really crummy what they're doing, though. I understand companies having to try to protect their butts, but at the same time, I also understand you need enough proof of something before you do that. Oh, I got a achievement for that. So from here I need to go onto the console. Yeesh, the console. Click the button. And now we've just joined into an RP, everyone. Just quietly read to yourself. I do like that they just didn't even put any real audio into that. Mikamu, oh, you are asleep. You blend into that, to the little blanket. I'll trip over her at night because she blends into that thing.
Dog camouflage.
We have like this, my friend gave me like a blanket. It's just a PlayStation. It says PlayStation on it. And it's black.
Oh, it's all black?
Yeah. So, and I have it on the ground so that she can, she can lay on it and play with it. Because she puts her toys on it. It's like a baby blanket. But because she's all black, when she lays on it, you do not find her. Especially at night.
Ninja dog.
And then I'll trip on her and she'll cry and I'll be like, oh, sorry. Excuse me. Actually, kind of glad I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I need a break and I need to finish some videos up. Well, I'm glad. Hey, Tatters!
I'm going to be out of my normal location for the 19th to the 28th. So if I'm online, it won't be as easy for me, but I'll try to be online when I can if you're doing this.
No worries, man.
Stuff. Yeah.
You have fun.
I'm visiting my mom in Florida, actually.
Hey, you told me about that, so we need to go to the outpost.
Yeah.
We need to go... Did it take you that long to join us? Alright, so we need to go where next? Let me see.
This way.
Because that's not my mission. Bloody hell.
Just follow the gigantic Rancor.
Too bad it can't eat people.
That would be fun.
I know, right?
It's a mount. You might as well let it do something other than run. I thought that was a puppy. I am sorry. I do have a deeper yawn, but you only hear it if I'm not trying to stifle a yawn. Because I can actually yawn really loud.
Most people do.
I just don't tend to use it a lot.
Yeah, I find it funny. My mom always gets on my case for how I yawn. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll yawn without making noise. I look like I'm about to eat you. Because if I yawn without making any noise, I open my mouth to the full extent.
See, I can't do that because of my, I have TMJ on one side of my jaw, so... And which is why I'm kind of glad, after I do my recording of videos tomorrow, I'm just going to edit so that I can take a break from the headset. Which reminds me, thing is still not in stock, and now I'm worried if it doesn't work, I won't be able to return the headset part. Sorry.
Hey, now you're literally just messing with people.
No, I'm not! There's a difference between me messing with them and actually yawning. Once I start yawning, I can't stop. Isn't it supposed to be, if I remember, if you hear somebody else, or you see somebody yawning and you don't yawn, if you don't yawn, like, in response, it's like a sociopathic thing?
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, good, you're a sociopath. That's great.
To a certain extent.
Hammock, we already knew you were.
Where it comes down to is what the method behind it is. It's believed that it's a sign of reduced empathy, or non-existent empathy, because the yawning thing is supposed to trigger a sympathetic response. And if you don't yawn, apparently you're not able to be sympathetic to someone else.
That is so weird.
Okay, your yawn does not sound like a yawn, so it doesn't matter how many times you yawn, you're not going to get me to yawn through sound.
Agreed.
Yeah. Probably.
It sounds more like you're trying to whimper like a dog.
Not doing it on purpose.
My men are working on it, sir, but until that shipment of plasteel I requested 3 months ago comes in...
I don't care! Tear it off the walls if you have to!
You're not paying me! What?
What was that all about?
Don't worry about the Colonel. He's loud and impatient, but we all are these days, what with the supply shortage. Now, did you manage to find anything out of the lab? Captain Ilon and I have been doing our own research, but we haven't discovered much.
There were bugs, and more bugs.
I hope the colicoids didn't give you too much trouble. Have a look at this, Captain. I can't make head or tail of it.
This confirms our suspicions. The collocoids were being mutated to clean up the waste, and it looks like the chemical mutagen they were using could theoretically work.
Well, that's it. That's our solution, right? We just replicate this chemical mutagen.
Sir, there's a problem. Our chief scientist defected to the Republic a few months back. We can't begin to replicate, let alone test the serum without him.
So, hold on. That's a really
This
weird
scientist
thing.
is the only one who can do this.
I'll deal with that.
I'm afraid
What?
so. Command on Drummond Cast
Nothing,
just isn't
nothing,
making Balmora that high a priority these days.
The scientist's name is Yanis Tirek, and he's still on Balmora, in a Republic research base out near the Toxic Lakes.
All right, Sith. It looks like you have your next objective. You find this scientist, you subdue him, my men will bring him back, and we'll get you your chance to swim in toxic waste.
Yay!
The Republic's going to taste blood tonight.
Oh, and Sith, hurry back. I just got word that my son passed his trials on Korriban and is on his way to Balmora.
And we'll give you a
want you
chance
to
to
miss
swim in toxic waste. Oh, I get a kick out of that every time. I hate when it does that, where sometimes if you're in a group with someone, you walk out of the little instance, and then if you're not the group leader, it flips your directional where you're going, so you end up trying to walk back into the group in the instance.
I swear!
Okay.
Can you please stop
so-
showing me everybody else's missions? That's really annoying.
Do you want to know where to go now?
Yes, because...
Okay, follow the giant rancor again. It's useful having a mount that kind of sticks out, isn't it?
I'd have the red puppy if the box had given it to me. Yeah.
Oh. You had what?
We don't even know why we are in the first place.
A 1 in something.
I thought it was to put oxygen in the brain or something.
It's to put oxygen in the brain. It's also a alarm telling your... Hang on, did my... I don't know. Apparently my phone just beeped, but okay. It's an alarm telling your brain you're tired.
Makes sense. Well, the thing is,
Another
you also
thing,
yawn when you're not tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that when you're basically clearing out all the crap that's still in your lungs.
Lungs.
Makes sense. Ooh. I wish I could stop yawning. That would be friggin' fantastic.
Hold your breath for 2 seconds. Breathe out through your... and then breathe it out through your nose.
Okay.
That should stop it for a little bit.
Huh. I didn't know about that. The auction thing was disproven over a decade ago. Fair enough. I never claimed to be
What?
a doctor.
The what?
Your
Apparently the
yawn to bring
oxygen thing
oxygen
for-
into your brain. I would never stop making cute noises. You call them cute noises. My friends call them really annoying. Where am I supposed to go?
Just
What
wait
the
for the lift.
Freak is that thing?
What thing?
That furry thing with no face.
Oh, that's a towels.
He needs to die. Your Rancor is having a bit of an issue, isn't it?
Nah, he's fine.
That is not the position I wish to be in. I'm willing to stand this way.
What,
I didn't want to stare at
directly
your
underneath the
Rancor's ass
Rancor?
or dick.
Ah, the apprentice. I was
whole
wondering when you'd
version
reach
of
the
a
front
wiki.
lines. I'm Fixer 66.
Wait,
I'm with
you're
the operations...
picking a mission? Okay.
What? I shouldn't pick... I thought picking those up would help me level up.
Yeah, they do.
I froze the game a minute. Sorry, guys. Whoa, game, are you okay?
I see you're monitoring communications. What more should I know?
On the left is an ordinary Republic comm unit issued to Resistance fighters.
Oh!
You've probably seen
Okay, I
hundreds
thought he
before.
vanished for a second. I'm like, did I
This
glitch
other
it?
one is a Republic comm unit that has undergone some surgery.
Oh,
Please
that's
look,
what you mean,
don't
like
touch.
he's not having a
The
good
second one
time on
contains
the
a
thing.
half kilo of high explosive.
He was glitching
that
out on your
detonate when the
stream,
talk button is pressed.
apparently.
Yep.
I assume this is meant to deal with the
Which
resistance.
is not mentioning the Rancor behind
Yes,
him.
the plan is to take a few of these sabotaged comm units behind the Resistance's
Rawr.
lines and plant them on their dead. The Resistance should soon salvage the comms and take them back to their headquarters. The resulting explosions will
Sounds
cripple
like
and panic them.
if
We'd
you
prefer
ha-
someone like you to take point. Someone who won't break if captured and who can go without reinforcements. Can you do this?
I don't know, can you pay me?
Let's get it done.
Head over to our technical man, a Balmora local we drafted. The men call him Toybox. He'll give you the ordnance and show you how to transport it safely.
Okay, you can dock.
Okay.
What were you saying?
So which mission did you just grab?
Comms away.
Yep. And also there's a holocaust we gotta jump into.
Fixer 66 called with the details. I've got your comm units rigged and ready to go. Oh, my name's Toybox. Or that's what they call me. I used to make... Well, never mind. Quite a plan the Fixer's got. What do you think of it?
This is the best voice actor in the entire game.
I like it. It exterminates the Resistance in their nests.
The Resistance,
voice actor?
or anyone else that picks up the comm unit. He's assuming soldiers will be the ones stripping any Resistance bodies, but civilians pick over bodies all the time. Refugees, sympathizers, sometimes you'll even see children do it.
The hell? Every time I try to join that holocaust, it says no.
Anyone that scrounges at a soldier's corpse is no innocent.
No, but it's more practical to kill a soldier than a civilian, right? We want a high-value target. While I was making the bombs, I remembered I had some empty grenade casings lying around.
Oh,
Now,
it's
a
this
comm
one.
unit anyone will activate. But if we trapped a grenade to explode when armed, only soldiers will be in the blast. What would you think of that?
Yeah.
Has it
dude.
occurred to you that the Fixer's plan relies on you obeying his orders?
I'm sorry. I suppose that might have looked like I won't do it again. Here are the trapped comm units. They're disarmed until this channel is set to 5. Just set them and walk away. Fixer 66 will be monitoring Resistance comm frequencies. Talk to him when it's done.
Yeah, it's gonna be a civilian that gets it, isn't it?
If you want spoilers for what happens later on, you hear here that 5 civilians were killed, including 1 kid.
Oh well. Probably shouldn't have looted a body.
I was gonna say that if you had a Rancor behind you and it wasn't affecting you at that point, would you mention?
Nobody mentioned the giant Rancor that could eat our asses. Let it just do whatever it wants, as long as it's not involving the asses. I know where I'm going.
It's the same question of where does an 800-pound gorilla eat?
Anywhere
Whatever
damn well
it wants.
pleases. I'm lost.
Yes, you.
There's not even a question anymore.
Okay, the Rancor is coming back.
Alright.
I will summon the puppy and the turtle. Come, turtle. Did you know Rancors could get air like that?
With those kinds of leg muscles, why wouldn't they be able to?
I mean, they don't really have much legs. Their arms are look like they're the strongest.
Think about the Rancors. Apparently, their muscular structure, according to Lucas, was based off of gorillas.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Think
a
about
very
how
obvious
high a
silverback.
gorilla can- Yeah. Yeah. Think about how high a gorilla can jump.
Ooh, I ding. And I'm electrocuting people! Yay!
And I'm just... Okay, so since you leveled up...
I love ragdoll physics. I still remember when ragdoll physics was still a new thing in video games, and they were talking about how it would never take off. How many others? No.
Your mission is here.
Why was I aiming there? Okay, you know what? Fine, whatever. Going in.
Well, well. I should have known Bessaka wouldn't let me go without a fight. But sending a Sith seems a bit like overkill. Are you here to kill me, or are you going to torture me first?
I mean, depends on how much of a good time you want.
Thanks for reminding me.
You wanted a good time, my friend.
No, no, listen. I won't be scared into returning. I risked my life to come here. Being an Imperial scientist, it's a fate worse than death.
I mean, I can make both happen to you.
Watching as I make a necklace from your entrails is another.
I won't go back to that place. You don't know what it's like. We're not expected to be men. We're machines, slaving day in and day out. No intellectual freedom, no creativity. I'm tired of building killing machines. I want to do some good for humanity. I can't go back there.
We'll see how you feel after this.
Are you my
Damn
bitch?
Sith.
You want another
You'll have
go?
to kill me. I'll never return to the Empire willingly.
Do you really want to do this? I'm gonna need you alive.
If I wanted to kill you, you wouldn't still be talking.
Those helmets look so impractical.
Sith, Major Bessaka sent us in after you to collect the scientist.
Just make sure he doesn't try to run.
Of course. We'll see you back at Sobrik.
Worship me! Fine, whatever. Don't even say my new outfit looks good. I see how it is. What?
Sith, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm sure you're very busy. Congratulations, by the way. I heard that you found our scientist. We'll whip up that serum and get you into that toxic waste pit in no time. But there's a problem, and I need your help.
Sorry, that might have been mine.
I'd be happy to help any way I can.
It's my son. He arrived shortly after you left for the research facility, but then he went after some holocron, he called it. A few minutes ago, I got what I think was a distress call from him. He's in trouble.
He did a good job, didn't he?
He can handle himself.
Look, I didn't want to have to do this, but it sounds like I have no choice. This is my son we're talking about, and if you want your serum, you'll save him.
Oh, at least you grew a pair of balls.
If you put it that way.
I'm sorry it had to come to this. I like you, I really do. We narrowed the origin of the distress call to an abandoned building near the Republic crater outpost. I'm guessing the Republic's captured him, which means a lot of fighting to free him. Good luck.
Hi, honey duckle. Hi. Miko says hi to everybody.
Hello, little puppy.
She's here being adorbs.
Yeah, I think that might have been my headset picking up the speakers on my computer. Yeah, like I said, different setup than I'm normally using. So, Bluetooth headset for phone versus actual headphones.
I see you guys are having a good time. Whoa, what's going on? Why'd I go insane for a second?
Okay, so now we need to help the worthless asshole's son.
I do want someone to come. Yes, you figured that out. I'm a Sith leader. I should be able to have somebody constantly kissing my ass. That's adorable. That is an adorable creature that I'm pretty sure can fuck us up.
What, the giant, the Barumu?
Yeah. You do anything with him? You heartless bastard!
You asked.
Aw.
Teufel atroz.
They're everywhere on this planet. Think of them like giant cows.
Oh, I thought maybe you get something from them.
So you're doing a Sith version of a cow tipping.
Pretty much.
Yep, basically. It worked well too. It definitely tipped
they're worth
over.
about 1,000 experience, and even for me, that's a lot for this character.
I'm just gonna watch it fuck you up. Looks absolutely retarded, by the way. Face-wise.
Yeah.
There's a bigger one.
Yep. The world boss on this planet is one of them.
We'll have to get that thing eventually.
It's called the Father, isn't it?
Grandfather.
Minus the
Grandfather,
blue
yeah.
milk. People have actually sent me that clip.
Okay, so
That exists.
I have to bring that up then. On the more recent ones, it was green milk, but apparently on the original Star Wars, it was a blue milk.
Yes,
which
yes
is
it was.
Bantha milk.
Yep.
Because it was Bantha milk.
Yep.
So it was milk with blue food coloring.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I'm actually surprised with the way Disney likes to overmarket this Star Wars. I'm surprised we haven't had blue milk.
I'm pretty sure they
green milk,
I'm pretty sure when it first came out, they probably did something that had a colored drink to it.
Well, not the
You
original Star
fly.
Wars, no.
I don't know. I'll have to ask my mother.
At your
If
service,
she
my
was
lord.
a kid when that was going.
Travel route is confirmed.
Gorath,
Hi,
Skyhopper.
sweetie. Oh, okay. So when we land, I've got to take Miko out. You wanna go out? You wanna go walkies? Is that what you? Oh, look at those ears rise. Oh yes, those little dachshund ears. They're straight. Now they're straight. Hey, you look like a gremlin. She lets me just
Then
play
I
with her
will say
ears.
goodnight here, because by the time you get back, I'll be heading off to bed.
Alrighty. We'll try doing something on your day off then. If you're asleep when I get back. I will be right.
I have to be up at 4:30 in the morning.
Go to sleep then. Be right back, everyone.
All right. And apparently you guys went to the wrong place.
Which one do I need? Which one?
You should have gone to the one up on the hill, which is not the one you guys went to. Don't worry. I'll take you guys there when we get back. She gets back. Good fight. Fight, Troa.
Hmm?
I said good fight.
Yeah. So,
I'm actually curious how I won. You have a higher item rating and are a higher level than I am.
Look at your guys' endurance. Like, what?
Oh, it might, yeah, it's probably that I have a high, well, no, he barely scratched me. I might just have a higher defense rating, is what it probably is. Which is probably what it is, because I'm running the tank versus a DPS.
My defense is 0.
Okay, so defense rating for me is... Defense chance for me... Oh, my defense is 922. My absorb chance... Yeah, my defense chance is 2643. Damage reduction 35.18. What's your armor rating?
Oh,
rating?
Yeah,
The
armor
rating,
not item rating.
You're running
208.
You're running the Arsenal combat physician, aren't you? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's your accuracy?
His accuracy is 1.200.
Oh, what?
102.0% accuracy.
Oh,
no, that's his tech.
No, what's his number value for accuracy?
137.
Okay, you definitely need to pump that up. That's why you lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, bounty hunter that has a a name above the worst name in the world. That's like, that is your most crucial. You want that in the 1400s to 1700s range when you get to max level, though.
Yeah,
and then
my endurance.
Then your next important stat is your crit rating, because that means that's just your crit chance.
I was going to say the percentage-wise, you shouldn't go above 110 for accuracy.
Yeah, which is the value of 114 to 117 roughly. That's...
So how's it going, Red?
Okay. Dying of boredom though, after having 2 weeks off and not much to do.
Yeah, isn't that always the issue, though?
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been slowly playing a bit of Anthem, which is a great game.
Yeah, I really wish it would come out for those who don't have Origin yet.
It does this Friday.
I know. But I'm not going to bring my console with me to Florida, so...
You'll be playing it on console there.
I'm playing it on console because I wanted to game share with a friend of mine, because he bought a different game for me, and we're game sharing with each other. And it's also, I have a really, really nice TV.
So, the game looks a hell of a lot more better on the PC.
If I like it, I might buy it again on the PC, but... Because I don't mind running things on multiple systems and stuff like that.
And well, literally, the only thing people complain about is the flight controls on PC with mouse and keyboard are somewhat dodgy, but then you can still just use a controller.
Yeah.
But I don't mind. I actually mind it. It's actually quite nice. And the one thing you can do, you start like the opening mission. It starts you out in a ranger, but once you complete that and actually start the story, you get to choose your first starting javelin.
If you pre-ordered it and have the I pre-ordered it with their version of the collector's thing where you got the different sets. Will it just let you choose that anyway?
No, not really. The collection set is a cosmetic overlook.
Aw, lame.
What, the Legion of the Dawn set?
Yeah, it shouldn't have been cosmetic. It should have been these are different variants of.
Not really, because you got Colossus. You just got the Legion of the Dawn. Like armor pet. Basically, think of it as a costume. The chill.
Yeah, I get that. But I mean, like, I wish that they had made it where it was, here is a variant that has unique abilities for this thing, like a special item or something like that, or ability for it that's unique only as a pre-order.
And then
then you'd start getting people who would complain,
saying it's pay to win.
Yep, and they would wind up, and
the purpose of pre-ordering.
It doesn't matter. Like, no pre-order game has given you no pre-order thing has ever given you any sort of massive advantage such as that for games of that nature. If they do, people start claiming it as pay to win, and then
World of Warcraft has done it.
No, they have never given you an advantage over other people for ordering early.
If you pre-ordered the Wrath of the Lich King thing, you got a unique mount that immediately started at the fastest it could be possible in the game.
That got you around. That was not an advantage in game. You're talking about doing an advantage in gameplay, and that is something that I guarantee you, if that company did it, especially with all the stuff that's gone in the gaming world today, that's been out.
You want EA to do that again?
Tanked on launch day.
And again, with EA wanting to do another game where they have basically people paying to get a special bonus, they're not going to make that mistake. Yeah, they're cool looking things, but literally you start off, you choose your class. The only thing that kind of annoyed me early on in the game was when I was doing random matchmaking. Instead of like being like, okay, yeah, it just randomly selects, or it looks like it just randomly selects. But my first like 2 or 3 missions that I did, I've done them all my missions as basically public matchmaking. The first 2 missions, it was literally just 4 storms, and I was also running them on the hard difficulty just for the extra reward. And it made it a lot more tougher because we didn't have any like real frontliner fighter to pull to at least take some damage. So like everyone was just dying like within 5 shots. I was like, God damn, why? Where was the combination mix? Had one mission where we had a Colossus, 2 storms, and a interceptor, and we flew through that mission. We were just melting everything because we had the Colossus was pulling most of the aggro because that's basically what they do. And then me and the other storm were just going around cleaning up everyone. And we had more combo play because it wasn't just too particular at basically everyone when we would do it, because on everyone basically has like a pretty much copy pasted ability set out.
Yeah.
So it was extremely difficult to do some of the missions because you're just like, we got it down, but like had one mission where like I was basically like half the team was down and I was soloing it because I kind of knew how to play the storm from the beta.
Yeah.
And I also knew that it's not going to be as powerful as my storm from the beta either because I wasn't as high a level, so I don't have all these good high damaging weapons. But you do get basically my unique weapons from the start that are a lot more powerful.
Yeah.
Than like your base stat levels, but they're only going to carry you for a few levels and then they become insignificant kind of thing. but the weapons look
I
dope.
miss games with weapons where occasionally you'd find weapons that would level with you.
Mm-hmm.
Too few games have those nowadays.
Because it's generally an overall bad design.
Into that, and the fact that people like if it's hard to get or it's only exclusive to like certain for certain things, people don't like it.
Well, also the need to actually really improve yourself much as you're leveling. Usually, most games that have those things are the weapons or things are generally overpowered to begin with, and then they just become stupid. And then when they get to max level, and it becomes underpowered, people start falling away. Yeah, they start complaining.
Well, no, I'll give you an example of of weapons that I enjoyed that game that had that I enjoyed it was the second Dragon Age had weapons that would level with you.
That was a single player.
Yeah, single player games are fine. Like that's where you can throw weapons and stuff like that in because it's not going to affect anyone else. So nobody else really.
I mean, again, even if it levels with you and it's something you have to work to acquire in game,
I can tell you right now, as somebody who's played too much WoW, when they introduced the bind on account stuff, it really messed up the leveling aspect of the game and destroyed a lot of the learning curve on people's ability to pick. Because it was literally, oh look, we got 3 people in here who have this gear that is blatantly overpowered for the level it's at, and they're just literally going to walk through and probably 2-shot half the stuff. So
No, not bind it to your account. Have it be bound to a character, and as that character levels, the weapon levels with them.
I was using that as an example because those weapons and that gear levels with you, and they weren't exactly easy to come by.
Yeah.
But that's the concept.
Yeah. But no, I agree that bind to account items are ridiculous. Even this game is a great example of that. Any of the legacy weapons that you can pick up and then pass down to a lower level character will hold you for 10, 15 levels.
Not necessarily the same thing, but okay.
Yeah, having weapons that that are a little bit more powerful than what you currently are, but at the end of the day, you will out-level them. That's kind of fine. People don't care too much about that. Because a lot of times, those weapons only apply when you're low level, but as soon as you reach end game, those weapons are non-avoid. It's basically a weapon that becomes powerful at levels with you and becomes overly powerful at end game, where you then start getting into the content.
This also really kind of boils into the whole grind versus instant gratification.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, I'm out. Y'all have a good one.
All right, night.
Take care.
No, one of the things I just really despise about this is oh look, I have this weapon I really like how it looks, and then oh look, I have to toss it because I pulled something that is better.
Well, that tends to happen with the custom weapons until you basically get to level 17. You start putting level 70 mods in them.
Yeah.
You're always gonna find a weapon that's more powerful.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm running the Darth Kalig's lightsaber because it's a customizable one and it's the legacy item for the sorcerer.
Hmm.
Or at least the double version of that one.
Yeah. Well, my character is going to be running the, well, this agent's going to be running the Firestorm H77 blaster rifle. As its,
Nice.
As its main weapon when it's done. So.
Excuse me.
Outfit looks retarded as shit right now. That's basically
terrible looking.
what. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm running right now, gear-wise.
I like the outfit. I don't like the helmet.
Hmm.
The outfit looks very Imperial military. But I don't like the helmet. I never liked the majority of the helmets in this game.
That's right.
And heck, if I equip the gear that I actually have, or what my character's actually wearing, I look terrible.
Cleopatra.
Yeah. That's your basic, what you're actually wearing, Troa?
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually looks... I kind of like that better than the the other one. That looks much more bounty hunter-like.
Well, the Crimson Raider is basically a bounty hunter, though. Mercenary outfit.
It looks more military, at least with the helmet. Yeah. Still trying to figure out if that's supposed to be a jetpack, a missile, or what the hell that thing is sticking out your back.
I am back. Sorry that took so long. There was an
No problem.
happened? Did I get logged out?
Yeah.
Just as I come back, of course. There was a bat on the front porch. It was adorbs.
Yes, little bats are adorable.
Yeah, it got its wing caught in something, so I had to undo it. It was like a wire.
Oh, poor little
You
one.
want to try and get that that I posted in chat, Troa, and throw that on as your helmet.
Are you guys giving each other presents?
No, we're just discussing what costumes.
You want him to get the stay-in scanner?
Mm-hmm. I have it on my neck. Basically.
So I guess I didn't end up in your instance.
No, probably got changed over to... yeah.
Inviting friend.
So sorry again that it took so long, guys. So far I've had to help a possum and now a bat.
Did you teach
You
the
are
possum to play that?
in instance
Oh,
one.
I didn't tell that story? Last week, we found the dogs freaking out in the backyard. You know, they were all around something, and it was a baby possum. Oh, I'd say a juvenile. Well, we thought it was dead. So we got the dogs inside, we came out to see what was going on. It moved. You know, it had walked away. Except it was dragging its... like, it was falling over. It couldn't walk with its back legs. So we called animal control, and we stayed by it, and we talked to it and stuff. And it was pretty sweet. And Mama was right nearby, too, and Mama was big. So, animal control came, and, you know, we asked, they're not going to put it down, right? And they're like, oh, no, because it's hurt, and it's a juvenile, we can rehabilitate it and take it to the nature preserve, which they are. It's okay now. It got hit by a bike or a motorcycle, they think, and it's paralyzed its back legs. Permanently.
Oh, poor thing. So, Purity, you're headed the wrong direction. Call me.
Figured. But I'm happy to report, because they actually did call us a couple of days later. It's doing okay. It's, you know, it's responding well, because I thought they were vicious. Apparently possums are not vicious.
Not unless they're rabid or they feel threatened.
I'm surprised
So
Mama
you
let
want-
him pick it right up, because Mama was right nearby. Where do we what? Really?
Lawrence Imperial Outpost Skyhopper. is the one you need to head to.
That's not a choice on mine, is it? Oh, there.
It should be the one right next to where you are.
Alright, I'm going. Are you? I'm sorry. Let me check the Streamlabs. Forgive me, it's not showing. I feel bad now. Let me go read the Streamlabs. Again, if you guys do a Streamlabs, let me know. I don't know why it's not working. I've had a lot of people telling me that use Streamlabs, they're having the same issue. Always fun. No, it's not even showing in Streamlabs, so what are you blowing money on? How are you blowing money on me? What are you doing? I'm very confused on things now. Oh, you joined the Patreon, Revlin. Revlin, did you see the, we did Pokemon Go. Yeah, I think you saw it, Tasik. Let's see. This is not where I need to go.
Trust me, just follow me.
Where are
you? You're on the Save His Son mission, right?
Yeah.
Follow me. This is one of the reasons why everyone hates Balmora, because Balmora is complicated. Okay, that's the edge of the cliff. It's this way.
Let's not go off the edge of the cliff. I already did that once.
Everyone hates Balmora because the map doesn't line up with the missions. So.
How many more missions are there on here?
Let's see. You have Save His Son. This is the second to last one, I think, on this map.
That's for your class. You still got like the.
That means you get to come play games with me one-on-one, Tessic. If you want to. You don't have to, you know, do it, but it is one of your rewards.
50?
Yep.
Yeah.
Revlin. Woman, it's Revin. Look, I have never been able to say anybody's name right. You should be happy I can even try to pronounce it.
He's also spelling it. Or is he? I don't know.
Is it Ravine? Revlin. I also have a speech impediment, so you have to understand that.
What are we trying to spell? Pronounce?
R-E-V-I-I-N. I'm gonna call him fucking fabulous at this point. Also, I'm wondering if YouTube is going to shut my channel down for the outro for this month. Those moments I didn't think something through enough.
Purity?
Yeah.
When do you think most things through?
You know, I'd like to say yes. I really would. But God knows we've proven
to be fair, I don't much either.
I wonder how stupid this would end up being for me. Well, let's find out! I lived!
Nope, you went all the wrong way. You're instantly literally by Hugh.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, Fenris took you the wrong way on purpose, yeah? Because he has no clue where he's going.
Doesn't she also have the heroics?
No.
Okay.
Great.
Because...
I'm stuck down here.
Oh, you're at the bottom?
Bevan with an R. What?
Okay. I can clear them out for you on the way back up. Just drop down to the full bottom and I'll clear them out.
Oh, apparently I got yelled at recently by someone. They deleted the comment, which makes me sad, or at least it's not showing on YouTube anymore. Apparently I'm not allowed to be called the Game Breaker because that's Vinny from Vinesauce's name. I'm like, I know who Vinny is. I like Vinny. I'm not stealing his shtick. It's not like I do this on purpose.
Well, if your fans call you that, is it their fault, or...
No, it's just I always love it when that shit starts up, when it's like, you can't do that. Another YouTuber does it first. I thought that shit died a long time ago, but apparently it didn't.
No, people are people, and people will always be stupid.
See you through.
What's the line from Men in Black?
What's up?
A person is smart. People are stupid.
Who the fuck is that voice? Wait, is that what Troa sounds like?
Troa.
Holy shit, I think it's the first time I've heard him talk.
I think it's people, a person is smart, people are, stupid, panicky animals, and you and me both know it.
Bless whoever's coughing. It just makes me laugh that somebody did that, and my response was, like, I wanted to respond to it, and now I can't find it on YouTube, so I think they either deleted it or the comments, like, YouTube just hid comments again, which doesn't surprise me, but it's still funny. I'm like, I like Vinny. I like Vine Sauce. If he wants to come personally complain to me, I'm okay with this. I don't think he gives a shit. It's just something that's always made me laugh when people do that. They'll come onto a video and they'll be like, you're just like this YouTuber. And my response usually is, congratulations, you figured shit out. It's not like everyone's unique or anything. Everyone's gonna do something that somebody else has done.
There is no unique event ever to be found anymore on this planet.
I also get a lot of very angry male adult game Let's Players that tend to contact me privately and yell at me, and that makes me giggle. Apparently I'm not very liked in the adult game community. I don't know why. Not quite sure.
Is it because you're playing the games that they want to play, or?
Yes, from what I've inferred by a couple of them, I shouldn't be playing them because I'm female and I'm taking their market away. I did have one guy say that if I'm playing the same game he ends up playing, nobody will watch his video, and my response was, tough shit, dude.
Isn't that kind of the rule of, what is it called? Any kind of enterprise?
Yeah.
What draws in, it's like, to be blunt, sex sells.
It's not like I can't be the only female doing it. That's the whole thing, is I don't believe I'm the only female. It just makes me laugh that I get so many angry guys. I've gotten a couple of angry female Let's Players too, but my response is tough titties. I really couldn't give a shit. I did have one dude, one really, really narcissistic motherfucker, who was like, we need a collab because you're growing and I'm bigger than you. And I looked at his videos and I laughed for about 20 minutes because he's one of those dude bro types, like the ones you would see in college and in fraternities. That's what he sounded like, and I'm like, I don't know if he's doing a part or if he sounds that pathetic. How the hell do you I'm another Let's Player and say that kind of shit and think they're actually going to take you seriously? He actually got mad. I told him to fuck off. He's like, you'll never grow without people like me. I'm like, I don't fucking collab for a reason. I really rarely collab. Isn't a girl supposed... Okay, so what I understand from a couple of devs that I've talked to, because I've brought this up with a couple of devs who, like, when we shoot the shit, apparently there's a lot of male Let's Players that do adult content, you know, the adult games, because, you know, ooh, boobies, this will get me lots of views. I guess there must not be a lot of girl ones or well-known ones. I don't know. I didn't even mean to be a well-known one. Apparently I am, and it seems to piss off the guys because if I'm doing another game that somebody's doing, like, let's take the Dragon Ball Z game, or the Dragon Ball one. The devs came to me and asked me to play.
I just finished that earlier today.
But they also asked some other ones to play it. And I've had people tell me I'm not supposed to play this because they're playing it. And my response is, but we're playing it two different ways. He says that you are taking away from his viewership means he doesn't know how to make a proper content. Oh yeah, I had one Let's Player just apparently lose his freaking mind in a podcast about me, and I didn't know who he was. I only knew because a fan found the podcast and sent it to me, and it was the funniest thing in the world because he was calling me a slut and shit. I'm like, I have no idea who this dude is, but he's calling me a bitch and a slut and everything because I do adult content. I look on his channel and all he does is adult content. Like, he'll do a Pokemon video and he'll name it Pokemon Henta Porno 4040XX, that kind of thing. And then I, like, happened to go on his Twitter because I saw it and I was still laughing. And he's like, I don't know why I got a copyright strike, or I got a community strike. And I'm like, I wonder why. Guys, it's really hard to figure out why somebody like that would get a community strike, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no, I'm not giving the podcast to anyone before anyone asks, because I'm not the type of YouTuber that wants people to send hatred toward anybody. It just made me laugh because I had no idea who this motherfucker was, and he was calling me a bitch and a slut. And I'm like, okay, I've been called worse. Come up with something original.
You could probably just type into Google, into your search engine, like something about your name, and then just say rant or something like that.
I'm sure you'll find a lot. Oh, my
You'll
favorite
find
thing is I apparently have really shitty thumbnails that are supposed to be animated, and my thoughts were, you retarded? We don't have animated thumbnails on YouTube. And my voice is annoying, and I'm like, I can't exactly... Yeah, I can't argue with that one. Look, I'll argue with one part of that. Oh no, this dude was majorly ranting about me for 30 minutes. It was funny. I kind of wish I had clipped it because I could use it as really hysterical sound bites, but he had one of those voices that I would have to kill myself if I had to listen to it for more than 5 minutes. And I don't mean to be mean, but dear God, sometimes there are voices. Hi, buddy.
The old man sent you for me, didn't he? He must have gotten my distress signal. I guess the old fool's still good for something. You're the Sith he's told me so much about, aren't you?
Sure.
Bessica's not a fool. He's a smart man.
Ha!
Kim, I don't give a shit.
You are. Non-Sith are just pawns in our game, nothing more. Now get me out of here.
Oh! Oh, you want to play that game?
Give me one good reason.
My master's powerful. I'm sure you've heard of him. Lord Esdras. He won't be happy if I don't come back alive. My master sent me here for a holocron the Republic dug up someplace or other.
Clapping in the background.
I got the holocron, now all I have to do is get out of this place.
Hey, I started clapping before because you were running around in the wrong direction and you found the thing and started it, and I can't stop the clapping.
I'm not saving him, he's an asshole.
It's not the holocron itself that's special. The holocron's a map. It's supposed to point to a powerful weapon of the dark side that's hidden here on Balmorra. The weapon's mine if I find it, which I will, now that you're here to free me.
I'll free you if you give me the holocron.
Ha! I'm not afraid of you. I'm injured, but I'm still Sith. I found the holocron. It's mine. Now let me out of here.
Should I kill him?
Yes.
You leave one way. As a corpse.
Not without a fight, I won't.
I'm going to enjoy...
Oh,
Stop clapping!
I can't.
You're stuck in the animation. Kill him before he lays eggs. Nice. Hey, come on! That outfit was brand new and you
I think the better question is, why couldn't you just pull the lightsaber into the blade thing and ignite the blade that way?
Is it supposed to be a force suppressor that he was in? Or
Nope.
is he just really
It's
stupid?
just... He's an idiot.
My character.
Is your character still stuck clapping?
Kind of, yeah. I had my
Damn it. Okay,
my chat interacted, so I couldn't. None of my buttons working, so my character was still clapping.
Mouse is toggled run into... give me a second. It won't stop walking forward.
I'm watching both of you lose your minds, by the way.
Numlock. Hit numlock.
And here we see
Not helping.
a Sith leader pretending he's Sonic the damn Hedgehog. Fenners, you okay back there? Did the speed finally kick in?
Stop.
Dude, click. What's the button to auto run?
Numlock is auto run.
Hit numlock.
It's not fixing. Oh, hang on.
Wonder how we can make him run off those. Hey, if we kill you, will that help you? Are you just running into a wall now?
Yes. Fine.
Try
go ahead. Drop me.
You gotta go fast. No, now you stopped. Now you stopped.
Yeah, because I'm holding back. I'm holding the back key.
Kill him. We get bonus points.
This is gonna take a while.
We are Sith. We turn on our men. Oh, this is gonna take a while.
Level 61 tank. Yes, this should
Actually,
take
no,
a
it won't.
little bit.
We're doing pretty good
That's because
against
he's doing the backstab continuously. No.
Stop running, asshole! We're trying to kill you!
No, I've already lost the duel, but it won't stop.
Oh my god, you won't stop running! Come on, let's go run you off a cliff. I think running off the cliff will help. Either way, at least I'm a
Finish. Try hitting both the run key, the forward keys.
It's even better.
Apparently, both back keys did it. I have no idea what the hell happened.
Obligation do it joke. Yes. It's okay, we're Sith. We're supposed to tell him to kill himself. It's not considered a hate crime. Or bannable on Twitch. Please don't ban us, Twitch.
Good.
We literally had to kill him.
I
Fenris
have
is the
no
only time
idea
I'll ever
what
get to say
happened.
this to you. Kill yourself.
No, it fixed it. Apparently, hitting both back keys simultaneously worked. I have no idea what happened. It used to happen occasionally with my previous mouse. If you hit the mouse wheel to the right, occasionally it glitches the game.
It was just probably... Did you accidentally tab out or something? Because I've seen that happen a lot of times with tabbing out.
No, I didn't. What I think would have happened was...
Just a reminder, guys, you love the booty.
I think the... it was that I tried to do a emote in the chat at the same time that we were in the cutscene.
What did you learn?
Eh.
Not a damn thing, apparently. We break more droids that way. I need to get a job in this game.
Already got a job.
Well, I mean, don't you have things you can do like the salvager you were doing?
Crafting.
Yeah, crafting. Yeah, you can pick that up if you want.
Is
But
being force-sensitive cultural appropriation. Oh my god, can we get them to believe that? Can we start that as a meme?
Well, no, but being Christian is.
I mean, that's why you don't be Christian, you be Jew.
Well, no, I mean, look at how it's like the definition of all the stuff that Christians have appropriated for their culture.
Every culture appropriates something from every other culture.
I know.
There's nothing wrong with it. No, in all seriousness, that's why I'm saying that to everyone.
Yeah.
Is there's nothing, you actually need that for a society to evolve.
Yep.
That's why we're going to end up like Rome already. And if nobody knows what I mean by that, do some history research. I know we have some history people in here. I remember once I said that in school, and this is how I realized I hate mankind, is because somebody responded, I don't get it. Why are we going to end up like Rome? Even the teacher looked at him like, why are you stupid?
You guys went the wrong way.
Oh, no, I remember. He said, we're not going to get invaded by Greeks.
You never know.
Rome wasn't invaded by Greeks.
Well, it was.
No, the Greeks
but that
were
wasn't
before
how
the
it fell.
Romans.
Well, no, the Greeks and the Romans still existed at the same time because Cleopatra's original homeland was Greek. She was half Greek. They weren't a major power during the Roman Empire.
The mod is late here. Yeah, that's because the mod is special. And was probably streaming.
Okay. Up the hill.
Ooh, can I see? You can say whatever, you can, okay, as long as it's not something that's bannable, because remember guys, we're actually held accountable for what you guys say in the chat. So if it's something really bad, go hop on to stream me, and then you can just say the N-word, I don't care, because they don't give a shit. If it's going to be something that's actually okay, then say it. Conquer the half the world. No, we already tried that. I don't know where we're going, I'm just running in circles.
It's up here.
Oh, up. How the hell do you get up there?
You walk up the hill.
You have more faith than I do in myself. Troa, save me.
This way. Oh, the blue alien.
Troa can go that way.
Okay, you see the giant Rancor up the hill. There's a little gravestone-like thing.
Are
That's
you
what you want to
effing
click on.
kidding me? F you, game. I would have spent hours looking for that thing.
You think that's bad? The Datacrons on Risha are annoying as shit.
You Skyrim
The
them out.
Datacrons for her are going to be hilarious. When we get her to do the Datacron missions, are just going to be hilarious.
Boo down the mod. Why? I thought you liked being mod.
Actually, if we can get one other person, we could, after she's done with Balmora, we could do the Datacron on the fleet and get it just done.
Yeah, we could do that.
We're gonna have some crazy fuck on a balcony playing a violin as we burn. The saddest part is I know that reference. Good job. And probably would, yes. I meant we're going to collapse within ourselves because we're going to do it to ourselves, which is what Rome did, and then it got invaded.
Yep.
It was already crumbling by the time they got invaded. That's why they were so easy to invade. This mod a Republic plater, like currently. I have a Jedi that I've been playing. Technically I'm Christian because I believe modern popularity Christian is well reverted in a sense, like went back to the Old Testament. You stole the Old Testament from the Jews, don't forget that.
Spaghetti, who am I adding?
What's going on? You can't, we have a full party, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh yeah, okay, so you
Oh,
want me to
to
add,
the guild, okay.
Yeah. No, to the group. Once we finish the her Balmora, we'll add you so we can run the stupid thing on the fleet to get her the 10 plus everything in a little cool cutscene.
The Romans had the best comebacks. I mean,
No. The best comebacks come from the Spartans.
Why? Because everything is this is Sparta?
ah, son
No.
of a bitch.
No, one of the Persian emperors said, basically sent a message to the king before Leonidas' time, and he said, we will if we come to your town, we will pillage your lands, rape your children, your women, and all that. And the Spartan king just replied, "If."
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just if, and the guy was like, "Nope, not doing that then."
Yeah, no, Spartans were, they were a thing that you didn't want to mess with. The main difference between Judaism and Christianity is the New Testament Jesus. Yeah, you guys decided, hey, we're going to try to make God friendly. Meanwhile, there's the Jews going, he was never friendly.
Oh no, he wasn't even friendly during the whole New Testament. Think about this. He allowed his son to die.
Hey son, you want to go visit Earth? Yeah! Have fun.
Exactly.
God, best dad of the year. I like how many people still don't realize this, that, and I've talked to my Christian friends and my Catholic friends about this. One of them got really mad until he realized I was right. The Jews, those that follow Judaism, we acknowledge that Jesus existed and that he was a prophet.
Yep.
We do not acknowledge that he was our prophet. And I laughed because my Catholic friend wanted to scream at me, and he started to, and then he stopped. You know that look someone has when they're thinking something over and it's very obvious?
Yep.
He had that look.
You can see the gears turning and the smoke coming out of their ears.
He had that look, and he's thinking, and he goes, "You guys still killed Jesus," and I'm like, "No, we didn't. That was the Romans. Try again in a week."
Yep. That was the Romans because because Jesus was descended from different royalty factions, and it was a threat to political power.
Yeah, there's a whole argument on that, but it was funny because just watching his face when he actually, and I'm not going to fully get into religion, guys, but it was just a funny thing because he wanted to yell, he wanted to get mad, he wanted to yell, and then he stopped. Oh, okay, Trella, you're just kind of running into things. And he was thinking it over, and he couldn't. And I'm like, you can keep doing this. You know, I don't follow any. I don't follow Christianity. I don't follow Judaism anymore. Again, I am Hebrew by blood, but it's still funny because I have family members that are Jewish, so I do know this stuff. A lot of this stuff. What I am, I'm not going to
like me
talk
on
about.
that note.
What's going on? We're going in. I look like a Roman, honestly. I'm coming to conquer everything.
Toga.
Stay back, Sith. I said stay back, and don't lay a hand on me. I know what you did. We had an agent in that outpost, and he reported everything. I told you you wouldn't get your serum if you didn't help. And you killed him!
Look, your son was an asshole. I did you a favor.
You
I think the
don't
better
know who
question.
you're dealing with.
You're nothing but a cold-blooded murderer.
Are you gonna
You
start
enjoyed
rapping?
killing,
What was
didn't you?
with that?
Didn't you?
Eh, maybe.
To be honest, I've had better.
I knew it. You're sick. Sick.
Hey, Cam, you hungry?
Please, just tell me one thing. Why? Why did you have to kill him?
Do I get a choice in this?
We have hollow images of the cell.
Yes.
The controls were right there. You could have freed him. You would have gotten your serum. Why?
He would have done the same to me.
No, he wouldn't have.
You saw the
He was
fight.
a good boy.
He didn't do
And
nothing.
I trusted you with his life.
The thing is, though,
Your
you
son
offered
was a
him freedom
disciple
over
of
power.
the dark side. He knew what that meant. And he certainly wasn't a good boy.
You evil, wretched, bloodthirsty... I'll kill you! I'll kill you! You'll never get your serum because I'll kill you!
Okay. Kill him. See, my response would have been, dude, your son was kind of a dick. You're kind of better off.
I think the better question is that he just said they had an agent in the base.
Yeah, why didn't
he
the
just
agent
ask
do
the
anything?
Agent to just do it himself.
Yeah.
Cam, are you okay?
Wasn't that kind of
You
the-
just keep wanting to jump on that table, dude. You like the table? You like the table, Cam? Guys,
The
this is
second thing
Cam's
is like
table now.
the second thing is funny as well. It's like you could have freed him. The holotrons were there. You did free him. Then he attacked you with a lightsaber.
See, that should have been a response.
the
I
Force.
freed him, and then I freed him again.
We. What was the?
He's one of those parents. He a good boy. He didn't do nothing. He was just on his way to become a better Sith.
Whoa, whoa there, Sith. Calm down. I've got your serum right here. Now, maybe the Major deserved what he got. Who am I to say? But there's no reason to do anything rash.
I like him.
Obey or perish.
Look, I see where you're coming from. I do. You have big plans, and the Major got in your way. Fine. So please don't take it the wrong way when I tell you. This plan of yours is completely insane.
The more insane the plan, the better.
Look, go ahead, take the serum. Take it. I made it just like this datapad specified. You're probably on the right track. The serum should give you resistance to the stuff in the blown-out vault. But there's also a good chance the serum will kill you. I mean, it was designed for colicoids, not humans.
How do you know I'm not a colicoid?
Crazy, I see. You're crazy. Here you go. It's only a limited number of doses, and like I said, I'd use it sparingly if I were you. You'll have to fight past the main Republic base to get to the vault, but seriously, whatever the Republic throws at you, the colicoids will be worse.
You may have your freedom, Doctor. Thank you.
I was gonna say, I did not pick the dark
You're not
side. Don't do it.
serious. I mean, you're Sith. You can't be serious.
Okay, dude, do you want me to kill
Let me
me?
go back to the Republic?
I'm being
What?
very serious here.
You'll know I'll never make it out alive. So if you're serious, you'll authorize a shuttle for me out of here.
Where do I sign?
Just let me get the transport officer on the holo here. There we go.
Dr. Tyrek, Sith, Captain Rollo at your service. What can I do for you?
I'm authorizing a shuttle for the good doctor.
Yes, right away.
Thank you, my lord. You're a strange sort of Sith, but I appreciate it. You know, if you ever want to come over to the other side...
You know, I could shove a lightsaber up your ass. Do you really want that?
I'll think about it.
Well, thank you anyway.
Does he want the lightsaber shoved up his ass? Because that's how you get a lightsaber shoved up your ass.
I like the outfit in the red lighting. It looks cool.
Thank you.
I usually pick no loose ends with that one, with the doctor.
Here you go, Cam. This is for not getting to keep your table. I'm glad you like it. It's okay, guys. Cam likes it. I'm gonna sell my shit, Clem.
White Wajans.
You just call me white woman. Alright, at least you know your place. That was actually one of the funnier conversations. Why are you glowing? I don't...
What dark secret shall I share with you?
Nothing.
Be gone.
Call your Rancor all you want, I have a puppy. She looks psychotic. Thank you! Wait, do you see the picture that Nerd Wonder's working on for this?
Okay. Now we go to...
I want to say she looks weird riding this thing, but it's like riding a horse. You always look weird.
At your service, my lord.
There's two of them. Why are there two of them?
You're going to the remote Marcanian outpost. Marcan outpost.
I have the Zendaya Imperial Outpost and Troydite Taxi.
It's that one.
The far left one.
The Marcanian? Or the...
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to the remote one?
Yep.
Travel route is confirmed.
I figured I'd keep him alive in case we need him. My screen resolution... People keep saying my screen resolution is weird. I think it's just how the stream does it, because my resolution... Well, I'm using a widescreen. That may also be why. Mine's like a widescreen long ways, not going up, it's going to the sides. I need to get another one like this. I know I'll make weird noises. I really hope they get that amp thing in before the 30-day return policy is up. Everyone being silent when they shouldn't be. Okay, yeah, the chat's not giving me a proper number. Good to know. Let me refresh that. Yeah, it's not giving me a proper number. Good job. Okay, I need to check something. I think maybe next Sunday we might do a movie stream, guys. I've got a bunch of movies I've been wanting to do for Riff. I don't know. Maybe we'll do them during the week or something. What is this? What is this? Do I want to pick up this heroic mission? Are we going in that area?
No. No, we're not.
Okay.
And apparently someone is running around on the Hollow Rancor.
There's a Hollow Rancor?
Yep.
What the fuck is that?
That's the Hollow Rancor.
That looks stupid.
Is that...
It's Tessic! Bring Tessic into the thing.
I'm... Invite to guild. Hi, Tessic.
Everyone's just now going, what's wrong with the Renko?
Okay, so we want to go to the other one. I hit the wrong one. We want to go to the Sundry Imperial Outpost. I always get these two mixed up.
Yeah, I should stop that because someone's going to call my bullshit and actually start speaking Spanish. Yeah, I don't mind if you guys stalk us in-game. I'm actually okay with anybody finding us and joining the guild. Look, I only know a few things in Spanish. It's ¿Cómo estás? Hola, ¿por qué? Get la boca and get the hocico.
You know enough to get me into a fight.
That's not hard, just say punta.
No, I don't mean like a normal throwdown. I mean like people pulling guns and knives fight.
No, just to call someone a puta. Noble español. It's weird, I used to speak it fluently when I was little.
Anything I know my friend basically says is I do not speak Spanish in Spanish.
Oh yeah. That's what he said. Mi no habla español. I don't speak Spanish.
have you guys seen the Family Guy episode where it's like, I know you speak English? I know just enough to say that I don't speak English. What? You're messing with me. Okay?
No, that would be funny if I hadn't actually met people like that. Hey, there's a thing to kill. Let's kill it. Where the fuck is my group?
I took us to the wrong one. You need to go to the Sundry Imperial Outpost.
Son of a bitch. Come with us. I can speak a little bit of a couple of different languages.
I can speak fluent Twi'lek.
God, you're a nerd. Let me change that. I can speak real languages. Better?
It is classified as a real language by the Webster Dictionary. Therefore, it is a real language. As is Klingon.
Where do we need to go?
The Sundry Imperial Outpost. Take
Yo
the
soy Mexicano? Not a Mexicano. Puerto Rican.
It's the one on the
You are
opposite
calling
side of the map.
yourself a Mexicano, you know?
At your service, my lord. Travel route is confirmed.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, you're Mexican. I'm sorry. Everyone has their problems. We had once late. I did a really late night stream, which I would love to do tonight, but I've got to get up at like 6 a.m. It's midnight, so fuck me. But we had a Mexican once in stream, and this was like I was doing like a 4 a.m. stream, and we had a guy from Spain, and it was the greatest. I literally stopped talking and just started reading the stream quietly because the guy from Mexico and the guy from Spain started fighting. And I have not seen, it was some of the funniest insults I've ever seen. And I stole one of them. Because one of the insults was the guy from Spain saying to the guy from Mexico, I'm so sorry that my people raped your people. They should have just killed them all. And I started laughing. I didn't stop it. I just started laughing because they really went at it. Yeah, we usually don't like them. Oh, I found that out. They don't like you either. Apparently a lot of Spanish countries don't like you guys. I have no problem with any Spanish country. But it makes me laugh that, oh my god, they really went at it. Like, it wasn't even them joking around. They really didn't like each other.
And the French hate the Cajuns.
I mean, everyone has the French, so the French gotta hate something.
Now, if you really want to piss off someone who's French or speaking Creole, they will lose their freaking mind.
Yeah, it's like if you want to piss off somebody Spanish, like my family's from Puerto Rico and Spain. You want to piss them off, you speak, and I'm not kidding, this isn't an insult, there's Spanish and then there's like Mexican Spanish, which from what I understand is mostly just slang. So if you're speaking Mexican Spanish to an actual Spanish person, they'll lose their freaking mind. And if you speak Spanish to an Italian person, they'll just be very confused because you're saying the same words and they mean something different.
The other one is if you want to mess with people, go to either Germany or
you're going the wrong way.
Israel and start speaking in Yiddish.
Yeah, no, Yiddish, yeah, is the European. I can speak a little bit of Yiddish. There's Yiddish and Hebrew, it is two different. Well, not really, yes and no. It's more like slang.
You're the group that cut a
No,
path from
Yiddish
Serpent, right?
is a merge
Got orders
of
from the planetary
Hebrew
government to find
and
You're needed at this war
German.
conference. Priority Alpha 1.
Is what it technically is.
The thing with the Italian and Spanish, because I learned this, my artist is Italian. And he was teaching me because he asked my last name. And my last name, spoiler, is Barbosa. In Italian, that's an insult. That is literally an old insult they used to use. And I asked him what it meant because he was laughing his ass off. He goes, it means no beard. I'm like, why is that an insult? Because I guess back in certain times, not having a beard was considered an insult or something like that. But
I can actually give you an explanation for why that is.
Go ahead, and then I'll do this cutscene.
Do you know what the statement of a bold-faced lie?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the fact that back in the day, merchants would have beards for it was a symbol of status. swindlers wouldn't, because it would be the whole thing of, okay, if you have a beard, it hides more of your facial movement, so you could lie easier because they don't see if your mouth is twitching or whatnot. So a bold-faced lie would be to lie to someone without, like, directly, without any way of hiding it or anything like that. So having no beard would be kind of an insult to someone like that.
Makes sense. Because, like, he really couldn't explain it like that because, again, English is not, not his first language. And it was funny because he was telling me, like, certain words in Italian, since Italian and Spanish are both Latin languages, they have the same words, but they mean different things. Like, there's a word in Italian that in Spanish it means pregnant, and I can't remember what he said it means in Italian, but if you say it, you'll see, like, a Spanish person get confused, and if you say a Spanish person saying it to an Italian, like they're trying to say, I'm pregnant, it means something else, so the Italian will look at them like they're stupid. They'll be like, what? And it's just how languages are. It's an interesting thing. It's even in Italian, like, he told me that in Italy, you could have somebody from two different towns. They will not understand what they're saying, what each person is saying. It's basically every single place has its own dialect, so they barely understand each other.
Why does the Balmoran governor need me?
The Dark Council sent an emissary, big-time Sith Lord, to personally review the status of the Balmoran occupation. This conference will determine the next stage of the ground campaign. Whole war's about to be decided, and the governor wants your expertise.
This emissary of the Dark Council. What do we know about him?
What the fuck? You just
Politics aren't my business. One of Darth Mar's servants is what I hear. Don't know anything else. Assigning black level clearance. No one will cause you trouble. Be quick though. They're starting any minute.
Yeah, that was weird. Oh yeah, stop for a minute. Don't move. Don't move. Just don't move. Alright, now you're watching the stream, right?
It's still on your character
wait for
talking to the dude, apparently.
Tessic, you'll get it too. I can't screen cap.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah. Just kind of floats through behind the dude.
This is how Sith powers work, guys. We don't even need mounts at some point. We can just control the air. And there's Troa, he just gets his little ship. Oh good, it's your wheelchair. That's what it looks like. Alright, I'm gonna do this last mission, then I gotta call it and head to bed because I gotta get up early. Hey! I wonder if I'll survive this. What? I'm an idiot! No, I survived. Woohoo!
And you went the wrong way.
If you want to do your story mission, you are going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Look! I survived.
Take the lift back up when it comes back down.
Alrighty. You mean the one that just went back up?
The one that's coming down.
Even in Spanish, for example, the word panela here is in Mexico is slang for other South American countries. Panela is a kind of syrup or candy. It's fun trying to explain different languages to people. Like there are words that I'll say or I'll type out and Bosco will not know what the hell I'm saying, so I will have to try to explain the word that's something like very common here, or like a saying. Like, okay, like in America, you know how we say something like, thank you very much, or we show a lot of appreciation? In Italian, they don't have that.
Grazie.
Yes, but there's not like something that's like, you know how we say thank you very much?
Yeah.
They don't have that. They just have thank you. Like, they don't have a way to say, like, the way they say, what would translate the way they say it is just basically sounds like an insult, or like you're just being nasty. Yeah. And he was telling me this kind of stuff because, he's learning English from me, or more and more. And it's just, it made me laugh because he was like, you Americans, you show so much more emotion. I'm like, why? We don't have thank you very much. What do you say? And it was like a translation of thank you do things. And I'm like, Italians are assholes. He's like,
no, just Americans are too feely. That's why you all got that outrage culture right now. Me as well.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
What is molto grazie?
Or molto wouldn't it be molto bene?
I have to bring
Much thank you. much. Thank you.
Thank you or something. There was something I said, and it was like, there's no Italian, like, I guess the Italians, the way they show, like, their emotion is slightly different. It's interesting. I enjoy learning the languages. You just butchered the Italian. If you want to see butchered Italian, you should really see Akaber speak Italian. He had Bosco laughing his ass off. He's like, he try. I'm like, I had to teach, and I know I've told this story. I was messing with Bosco one day, because late at night when he's working on pictures, we'll usually just talk before he goes to bed. Well, we were talking about different things like Super Mario. It's popular there for obvious reasons. And I go, well, aren't you guys insulted by Goombas? And he goes, why we be insulted by mushrooms? I'm like, oh, here that's an insult. Being called a Goomba is an insult to an Italian. He go, not here. I'm like, do you know what WAP is? He goes, we know what WAP is. I'm like, alright, moving on. Should stop this before I actually offend my artist. I do know, apparently, to say fuck, you say fungu. Yeah, no, he had no idea what a Goomba is. I thought that was like because I have Italian family, but they're New York Italian. So I thought that was like a thing there too, and he was like completely confused by it, which was funny. He's like, so you guys find mushrooms offensive? I'm like, yes. Yes, we do. I'm like, I'm not going to ask him if he knows what a Wapdago is, because I'm not going to deal with that one. If no one knows what a Wapdago is, you can Google that one. Remember, I come from New York. We get quite a few Italian insults. Because people make up too many languages. No one burn all the non-universal universal languages. Well, if you want to be honest, Italian would be considered a universal language, or could be, because it's based off of Latin. English is more, if I remember, a Germanic language, isn't it?
All the Latin-based languages are considered Romance languages.
Even though trying to learn them, you want to kill yourself. Hi, honey.
English is mainly made up of French.
Yeah.
Anything.
Well, Germanic. I think they mean Germanic not as in German, but because it's a language that was picked up from traveling and stuff. Germanic. I guess Germanic, not Germanic. Yeah. I can't friggin' talk.
Germanic.
English is Germanic. Okay, I was right. Woohoo! Not a complete retard. Originally, I thought it was... I had originally been taught it was a Latin language, which I always thought was weird.
No.
Well, more Germanic.
No.
Yeah, no, I got yelled at in a stream for saying that, and I'm like, well, my teacher was a dumbass. Good job. It makes more sense that it's Germanic, because a lot of the words we use and stuff are from different languages. And plus, we don't want to be part of Germans. They get enough trouble. I like that Germans just always sound angry. So do Italians, though. I've seen 2 Italian women fighting. Holy crap, they will kill each other. I've also seen Spanish girls fighting.
Isn't that just most women fighting?
What's funny is women, and I've said this and people don't believe it until they've seen it, depending on the type of woman, like where they come from, what country and stuff, there's different fighting styles. They'll usually end up trying to kill each other, but there's always different fighting styles.
Nah, if you want to see something that's just entertaining to watch, that's like popcorn worthy, get 2 cage women fighting. It's literally you need to think of popcorn. It's hilarious.
I remember 2 Spanish girls when I was in middle school fighting, and a teacher and the principal tried pulling them away. They turned around, beat the shit out of the teacher and the principal, like knocked the principal out, and then went right back to fighting. Everybody just kind of sat and watched. No one else stopped it. Even the bus driver was like, yeah, no, let's just watch this happen. Y'all are going to be late going home.
This is when you go and you get popcorn.
All right.
And you start
placing bets. They knocked the principal the fuck out, too. That was the best part. Boom! I'm like, holy... And they were smaller than the principal, because it was a big, big dude, but...
Okay. There is a
lot. I don't fight other Spanish chicks. There are certain chicks I won't fight. Black chicks, and I fought a black chick before. That didn't end up well for me.
Purity. There is a lore object here.
Where?
Where I'm standing.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hi.
I fought a white chick before. They don't. They're not that hard to beat. big dude
I
with a
think it
small head.
depends
No,
on-
they went for the dick. That's how they got him down. And then as he was going down, like she got her in him in the head. That I'll never forget that fight. That was the funniest thing I'd ever witnessed. Aim for the dick, and as they're going down, you get the head. Either one's fine, whichever one you want to go for. There's a thing here to kill. I'm gonna kill it.
Want to drop someone easy? Throat punch.
Yeah, if you can reach the throat. Start making mud and placing bets, I guess. Yeah, no, only if they're legal. These were this was middle school.
So you get the middle school students to start placing bets.
Oh, they were, trust me.
Lunch money.
You could tell the
Lunch
two
money is a
boyfriends too,
thing.
because they were just sitting back and watching. They're like, nope. See, I don't consider men cowardly when they don't stop their women from fighting. I consider them smart. It's the men that try to stop the fights that are stupid. They learn real quickly not to do that.
What did you two do? The aggro and everything. I ran through and killed them.
They saw my outfit and they just wanted to come and talk. That's all. See, Demaro's Mexican. So you know what I mean by Spanish girls, you don't want to fight them. You don't. Neither you don't want to fight Italians too. Like I said, I think the only girls that I've fought and I've actually really won against were white girls. And I'm not being derogatory toward white girls. Y'all fight like
Have you ever
pussies,
fought an
though.
Irish girl?
I mean, to be fair, I don't think they're considered white. If
What,
anyone gets
the
that joke,
Irish?
thank you. You get why I say that, right?
A bit.
Yeah. No, Irish girls will fight. Irish girls, yeah, no, Irish girls will fight. Now, I mean, like the,
like-
I guess the waspy white girls.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they're
So, your
pussies.
typical Catholic schoolgirl.
Go for the hair. That's all you really got to do.
No, girls like that, you bitch slap them twice and they'll back down.
Usually girls in general are more savage than men. Yeah, they are, because even after the fight, they're planning something. Here's what no one understands. Even after the fights, women always have another plan to get back at you. They never let anything go. Even when they say, no, I'll let it go. No. No.
Yeah, guys, we brawl for a bit. Most of the time, after that, we develop a pecking order on that one. Like,
See, that's
okay,
why I like
who's the
hanging out
better
with guys.
fighter?
Like my male friends, I've had them for like 16, 17 years. We will knock out, fight, we'll scream at each other, we'll yell, we'll shout, we'll insult each other. Not even an hour later, we'll just go, faggot, bitch, right back to normal. Like literally, me and King Leek, we've been friends about 20 years.
So
I
you
wanna
pull a
say.
Winchester?
I guess.
Have you seen Supernatural?
I've seen a little bit of it. Here you go, sweetie. I'm sorry.
The interaction between the brothers is jerk, bitch.
Oh yeah. No, that's what we'll do. Like if you guys have never seen it, and I want to show it to people one day. Is like King Leek and I, we were dating for 5 years, and we were friends for longer than that. But this is how we fight. We scream at each other, we shout at each other, we insult each other, and then it's done. And then it's right back to normal.
That sounds like a normal family interaction for me.
That's how you can. I've always said this. That's how you can tell a friend. Is if you can do that and then just go back to normal, then it's fine. But if they're gonna hold a grudge and shit, like what just happened on the server, on the old server, that's not a friend. That's a bitch, and that's an actual bitch. See, Alice says, I once watched a white chick and a black chick fight, and a male teacher intervene. Oh my God, people were recording it. Oh no, that poor teacher. Did he manage to walk out with his ball still intact? The only thing I don't like, and I've seen this a couple of times when I lived in poorer areas, with some of the black chicks I was friends with that knocked out fought. I had one black chick, God, I don't want to say her name, because I know she watches the channel. But she had a boyfriend at the time. Oh good, everything spawned in front of me. And he was flirting with some other chicks. And so, you know, she got in a fight with the other chick. And I hate this so much when chicks do this. Instead of fighting, the other chick goes and calls all of her friends to do all the fighting for her. I'm like, you pussy. She starts starting shit, and then she goes and calls a bunch of other people to do the fighting for her. I
Guys,
find that so cowardly.
guys do that too, and it makes me... My normal response in high school to that was, ooh, fun, the more the merrier. I get to break more skulls.
Well, like, if a guy does that, you can call him a pussy, and they'll usually end up fighting you. Then again, I don't fight many guys, for obvious reasons. Guys don't actually want to fight a girl.
My normal response was just, I'll take you all on. I'm fine with that.
See, you can say that. I very rarely had to fight guys, because he did not walk out. I knew it. Yeah, poor teacher's probably dead now, isn't he? But, no, like, and it's funny. Like I said, my friends, I've playfully hit them and stuff, but I've gotten in a couple of fights with guys where it's been knocked out brawl. But guys will typically not fight women because, you know, that's how men were raised, which is fine. Unless a bitch punches you first, then you go all out, in my opinion. But women don't stop. Where? Okay, I didn't press something.
3. Yeah, you have to activate the serum.
Depends on the conflict, but usually it's best seen when it's just between 2. Oh yeah, no. If I say if you're calling in a bunch of different people, you're a coward. And I don't really like fighting. I don't, especially now that I'm older. I'm just like, where the hell do I have to go?
It should be at the top of your little of your screen. There should be a little box next to the mission.
Oh, I would have never noticed that. Hi, you want to join me down here? Tessic, you watch the spawns. You make sure they're good little spawners. What just happened?
I decided to go for a pull.
You jumped.
Holy fuck! I'm not going down there.
No, follow me.
Last time I followed you, it didn't end well.
I'll just wait down
Fenris, are you okay? Bye, Fenris. Bye, Cam. Cam's dead. I just watched Cam go right into the chemicals.
No, that would probably be my Troa.
That was me.
Yeah, me and Troa decided to take the quick way down.
How'd that go for you?
Worked out well. We got down here.
Leaving me alone out here. I'm sorry. You know what? We'll bring you a souvenir. We'll bring you a buggy. You want a bug? We'll bring you a bug. It might not be alive.
I wish the Calicoid was actually a companion.
Surprised it's really not.
You can get a
women. Yeah, no, that
larva as a pet.
Well, like, I'm not saying you shouldn't fight women. If a woman starts a fight, but you should know when to back down, you should know when to stop, which I've seen men that don't. But I don't believe that whole thing that you should never fight a woman. If a woman's gonna throw a punch, you should be able to throw a punch back.
It's the do just enough to drop, and that's it.
Yeah,
that should also just be that should just be the rules with any fight.
But in all honesty, if you can talk down somebody instead of fighting them, you really should do that more.
While you left here, did you want to revive me? Never mind.
What happened?
I just saying, do you want to click on my body so you can revive me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are you?
I'm on the edge next to that colocal that you
killed.
Oh
god, I can't... Ah! Hold on, let me try to go up there and get you. Is there like a force jump?
Actually, nope.
Hold on, I can do it! I did it! I'm coming.
There you go.
Finish.
You are on the worst...
Actually, yes, there is a force jump. Purity, give me a second. I won't... You can... cancel the duel afterwards, but check this out. So, I'm down here. Don't move. Watch this. Accept the duel? No, accept the duel.
Oh,
check
sorry.
this out.
Do it again?
Watch. Just watch
I'm watching
me.
You.
Okay. So, 3, 2, 1. Hi!
Holy crap. Alright. There's a jump. I know, baby. It's almost time for bed, isn't it? Hi, you my little snuggle muffins. Not you, Fenris. You are not the snuggle muffins.
I'm over here in the...
Are you okay? Do we need to revive you too?
Yeah.
Are you the floating dead body?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him.
I got him already.
So, what did you two learn?
Fast way is not always the best way.
I'm gonna kill him.
But yeah, each one of you'll actually get a version of that ability. The whole, like, zoom up to somebody. Except you don't get the ability to zoom to them, you'll get the ability to pull them to you.
I agree with that tomorrow. You should not raise a hand against a woman. I do agree with that. You should not be the first one to make a strike, but if a woman does attack you, you should be able... I shouldn't say you shouldn't knock a bitch down. You should be able to restrain her or stop her until she calms down.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's not always that easy. It's fun. I do really love the men. They're like, you should never hit a woman no matter what. Why? Oh, I pissed off a couple of male feminists with that because they said that, and I'm like, so what you're saying is women aren't strong enough to fight a man. And you can just see their brains break. They're like, no, I didn't say that, but you said that man shouldn't fight a woman.
No, my personal favorite one was back when, a couple of years back when they're saying that women and men's sports should just be merged. Like, okay, so you want to take the heavyweight MMA champion and toss him in the ring with a heavyweight woman champion? She will die.
They don't want to admit that women are physically weaker than men. And that's not a bad thing, it's just how genetics works, no matter how much we exercise.
No, you got to look at that transgender, transgender.
You mean the dude
female
that
MMA.
couldn't make it in the male league, so he had to quote unquote transition?
Yeah, and then went into the female league.
He should
Basically
be banned.
fractured a girl's
Yeah,
skull.
he needs to be banned. That shit's
Yeah.
not even funny. Like, and I have transgender friends and stuff that are actually pissed about that. That should not be allowed. A girl can fuck you up, yeah, but remember, men are naturally stronger. And that's not me being sexist or anything. It's a genetics thing. You guys are built for a different thing than... We're not built for what you guys are built for. It's just
We're
how
built for
genetics-
combat.
I am wearing the perfect outfit for this. And dead. I died so hard my thing went
Headshot.
through. And I know we're gonna get in trouble on YouTube for talking about this kind of thing, but fine. I also think women should keep cooking, because it's fun.
Sith.
I love cooking.
My lord. I mean, Major Illen here, sir.
Got a promotion, huh?
Yes, thank you. Got Major Bessic's old job. Yes, as the new resources officer here on Balmora, I just wanted to apologize for the behavior of the late Major Bessica. His son's mission was not a military matter, and the Major had no right to demand your valuable time in that way.
Yes, everyone should cook, I agree with you. In fact, I have a male friend that I need to teach to cook.
It's not as if I didn't benefit.
I just hope you remember my role in helping you find what you were after.
You got your promotion. I don't know what else you want from me.
You'll always be welcome here on Balmora, sir.
Called you, sir.
I am most grateful.
You're
I'll be
welcome,
nice to him.
my lord. Well, good luck with whatever it is you're doing.
Well,
Yeah.
no, not all men
Really?
are big and strong, trust me, I know. But
Yeah.
it's just... genetics is a fun thing to figure out.
Yep.
And God knows we can't talk about genetics without YouTube saying it's sexist, racist, I don't know
Eugenics.
about this week. Eugenics? Mew.
No, eugenics, not mugenics.
Mew.
Okay.
It's a stupid joke, never mind. You know what? A man who can cook is sexy, I don't care.
Speaking of which, can you eat baby back ribs?
Depending on the sauce that's used, yeah.
No, dry rub.
I don't really like dry rub.
Would if I sent you the ingredients and not the spice setup, but not the ribs, would you try cooking them? I'll give you the recipe.
Probably, or I think mine was some ribs.
It's like
I
I'm
don't know.
not
I've never
shipping
really
it.
made ribs myself. I had a bunch. I actually got some ribs, but I ended up giving them to my uncle because he's a chef. Hey, he's a
It's like
rib.
I'm not shipping meat.
You know what? We're just not even gonna make the obvious joke here. You're all adults. You're not gonna make the obvious. I'm just gonna look at the chat room now. Look at the chat room. I just see Pokemon. Okay. Does the stream still say Pokemon? It shouldn't.
No, it never said Pokemon to begin with. It
Did if you
was
look at
called
if you
Sithing
looked
Around.
originally and see what I was playing. That's how people figured out how to build Let's Go Easy.
Well, no, even like when you were still playing the Pokemon one, it said Sithing Around.
Says Sith and loving it. Good. So it did change. Because I know sometimes it doesn't update. I don't know where this shit my guy is aiming. Don't go up without me. You. Bye.
Ooh.
Fenris is a good boy.
No, he's not.
I also knew it, like I wouldn't take the fall damage. That much fall damage.
Unlike some people who got themselves killed.
Well, that rate height, it wouldn't have mattered.
You abandoned me, Troa. You are not a good boy.
I was holding the lift.
You are kind of a good boy.
Okay, now we jump.
What? Or not? You guys actually jumped!
Yeah, because there's a stair here.
Where? Am I completely retarded? Yes, I am.
Hi.
Hi.
I didn't think I'd make that. I'm gonna wait for Fenrir, for Troa.
Troa?
Peace.
It's like, I'm standing next to you.
If you play the game, you should join our guild. You said Mugenics. Oh. What the heck? Was that Troa? Troa, we're not reviving you this time.
I made it.
Oh.
Who the hell kept falling? I saw somebody fall.
Chem.
That's Chem.
Oh, okay.
The other thing is though, sometimes the visual graphics will glitch out and like you'll see someone fall, but in theory they actually just jump right past you.
Yeah, because it was I saw Troa just fall, and I'm like, did you not make it? What? What server? What server? Starforge?
Starforge.
Yeah.
I got it right.
If you're in the Discord, hit me up a message.
Here, I'll put
and
you. I'll give you the Discord. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Nice.
You are invited to wrong button. I'm gonna have
Actually,
a very,
Purity,
very confused fucking group of co-hosts in about 10 seconds.
If you can do me a favor, what I've been thinking of, I was thinking is if you can like set up a thing for like a chat for people who just want to join the guild, not like the voice chat, but like a channel to post things in for it. That way I can be like, okay, person, name, like character name, invite, you know, and so be like,
Basically they
get a
just
hold
use
of
your character name and side.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright,
Because
sorry
we've got
about
both the Republic Guild and Imperial Guild.
Sorry, I was getting the, I was talking to Nerd about how much I owe her for the, thumbnail.
Tell her I say hi.
She's listening, I think.
Hi.
Join us.
I think she's getting ready for bed or something, I'm not sure.
It is.
You want my Facebook. I'll give you the, actually it should be in the links to Sin thing in the, Discord. If it's not, I'll give it to you. I'll give it in, later.
No,
It's
you
not?
got
Okay.
your...
It's in the, any
Twitter.
videos, if you go to the description of any of my videos, it should be, I'll give it to you in a minute. Well, after stream, because I'll be going to bed after this mission. Even though my...
But yeah, what I was going to
Go ahead.
saying was that what would be make this a lot easier on the whole inviting people to the guild thing is if we had, like, it's not a voice channel, but a channel that people can just, put, like, name of character, side of, like, alignment, Republic or Imperial, and, you know, which one they want to invite it to.
After the stream, put that in suggestions so I can remember to make it.
Alright, will do. And if I don't, because if I forget, someone else hopefully will do
You
it.
can fast travel now back to the spaceport.
Actually,
Which
I think
one
at
do
this
I
point
need to
she
go
moves fast.
The one in the
spaceport.
third middle. Brotic or something stupid like that.
Sorbeck.
Sorbeck.
It
The one
sounds
you-
like sorbet. That's how I remember it.
Sawbrick, okay. Well, we won't be able to add because right now we're doing this, so all your links are at the bottom of your videos. There you go. What the fuck was that? Oh, somebody's in the kitchen. I'm like, what the fuck was that sound? Alright, so I'm going to turn this in, and then... Where do I need to go to turn this in?
What's it say at the top of your screen?
Use your ship's hollow thermal...
Oh, you have to go back
terminal.
to your ship.
Oh, then let's end it right here. Oh, no,
Yep.
hold on. Can somebody get... Tezik's
What?
dead.
Uh,
What? Fuck?
it's a healing emote you can use called Feign Death.
Oh. Can someone get a screenshot of the front and the back of this costume? Like as close as possible? Somebody get the back, somebody get the front, and then just send them to me in a DM.
I do not know how to screenshot yet with this laptop. I need to like actually go through and do all the checking and stuff.
Don't put your ass in the shot, Tessic. I need this for artwork. Oh, I see what you're doing. Never mind. I thought you were just trying to get your ass in the shot. Two hours later. Someone's in the kitchen with Purity. My name's not Dayne.
Food. That sounds good right about now.
Did you guys get the screenshots?
Should be a...
Choa, my good man, can you do it? Is it that hard to get screenshots in this game?
You got another button. Okay.
I also have a YouTube channel. Just look up Purity Sin on YouTube and you should find me. Or no, you should, there's a link down there on the Twitch thing. Ladies and gentlemen, how many people does it take to take a screenshot?
I'm just...
First one to get a screenshot gets to be told that I love them.
This game is actually kind of a pain with screenshots.
Oh, I noticed. So I don't have to resize the window to get
do you want to turn around? I've got, yeah. Just slowly turn around
Yep.
every 90 degrees. So,
like that?
yeah. No, keep turning. Go to your... And I do the back, and then that should be...
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of the sides. Thank you.
Then, yeah, I just use my G4, so it's all in my gallery there.
Thank you.
And
If
I've
you
got
could
it
send it to
without
me in
the
a
edit.
DM, that'd be great. Alright. So, and I love you, Red. See? I keep my word. So I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. Thank you for everyone that subbed, used Streamlabs and Spits and all that jazz. Good night, everybody, and I'll talk to you tomorrow or whenever. Bye.
This is a no-go, I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone, back up and get me home. This is a no